into midfield. Jumping here with Thomas Corcoran. Thomas Corcoran wins that ball. Shawnee McDermott. Driving forward now is Donald Cafferty. Western Gaels just trying to engineer the correct opportunity. Finbar Craig is definitely a capable shooter. Finbar kicks off the right and Finbar opens the scoring here with a lovely strike. Unique challenges that we have to deal with in this trade. That's a wonderful long restart. Barry Creighton is underneath it, but it's a Strokestown possession now, and it's a glorious opportunity. Driving through straight away, low finish, brilliantly done there by Kevin Finn. Down there was broken down off Evan Moran, but Strokestown have won it here. Kevin Finn in possession again, steps inside, clips it with the left boot straight between the posts, and this is a serious start from Kevin Finn here. Got a goal and a point off each of them, and they've won the break again with Mikey Kavanagh. Kavanagh goes low inside towards McGinley. McGinley bounces it back, comes onto the right foot. Oh, that's a wonderful, wonderful finish. Really a game that again on paper would be very, very difficult to call. But for now, it's all about seeing out the business here this evening and seeing if they can get this one done. Patrick Gaynor with the strike. That is absolutely gorgeous. Patrick Gaynor nailed the last free from outside the arc. We're gone inside this time, so that's Finbar Craig country. Craig curls it in with the right boot. Lovely finish. And after conceding the early goal and dropping 4 points behind Western Gaels, tricky one, wrong side for a right-footed kicker. Leans in, strokes it. It's close. It's close. The shout of the Western Gaels supporters will tell you they are. He had the option of Kavanagh to change direction, but instead goes out towards Cathal Lavin. Lavin has stepped infield, curls it in off the right boot, hits the post and just about clips over the bar. Nice finish from Lavin. Driving on. Keelan Byrne, it's all opening up for him. Chances there. Keelan Byrne strikes off the right and becomes the second man in the Strokestown half back line to put his name on the score sheet. Players all in the one position, but they're all heavily balanced towards the middle of the field, outside of the boot. How about that from Stephen Tighe? He took on one earlier. Well, this time he's second opportunity, which is only a yard or two inside the 2-point arc. 2 points to his name so far, one from play, one from a free. This time make it 3. He misidentifies what he's looking at, fires it on towards Colin Compton. It's all opening up now for Strokestown at the other end. Keith Murphy, lovely diagonal ball, wasn't controlled of the first attempt by McGinley. Oh my word, what a strike into the roof of the net. It swung violently. Goals still win games. I know we're entering the 2-point era, as Mayo have proved, but goals do win games. Bit of a pull on Rory Hester, and Hester will be delighted to get his name on the score sheet with that fine score. And after a half that was so evenly fought, it's been 1 minute of stoppage time announced, but after a half that's been so evenly fought, the Strokestown go in with a 6-point lead, and they will go in with a 6-point lead as Curley puts that straight between the uprights. But there's been a killer instinct about Strokestown at the other end. They've got those 2 goals that separate the sides, and they lead at half time by 6 points here. Strokestown 2-8, Western Gaels 8 points. We'll be right back with you in the effects of that tackle. Finbar Craig meanwhile driving forward at the other end. Finbar Craig off the left boot, and we have the first score of the second half. And it's forward down the left hand side, comes back infield, shot comes in from Cathal Craig from 2-point range. How many times have we seen this man? Western Gaels scream for a free, but they don't get it, and there's an overlap here. Kavanagh flicks this ball on. Low shot, rifled in to cross the keeper. Brilliant finish. And it's Evan Moran who puts his name on the goal, so not for the first. Keith Murphy dinks that ball in towards Colin Neary. Oh, Colin Neary, has he got the step inside? Cathal Craig tries to force the tackle. Neary gets away from him, and Neary fists that ball up. Ball on towards McGinley. McGinley explodes past TJ Hannon's tackle, and that is a classy score from the corner forward. Brilliantly taken on the run. Actually, they do, because Finbar Craig, he just fires it at the black spot, and it does go. A very good game for Western Gaels, manages to force the break, but Strokestown still on the attack, and here comes Colin Neary again, being held back. manages to get the hand pass away anyway. Fisted ball comes in and Keith Murphy puts it over the bar. But are definitely that little bit more controlled, and that is what a ball towards Timmy Gibbons. And suddenly it's opened up, and Gibbons decides no, he's not going to go for goal. He's going to just punch that ball over the bar. So Niall Curley now. Straight into Cathal Craig. Craig puts it on towards Finbar Craig. Shoots on the run. Has he got the distance? This time he has. And the 2-point kick, and a really, really important if this finishes anywhere other than between the uprights. Sure enough. Just 3 minutes left. Low ball in here towards McGinley. Turns, comes onto his left boot, and cool as you like, just fires that ball over the bar. Steps across the tackle, but doesn't manage to actually break the line. Long range kick coming in from Hester. Fine strike. And the orange flag. Patrick Gaynor lines this up. Got a couple of 2-point frees in the first half. He's got another one here. That makes it 6 2-pointers in all from West. Either way, Patrick Gaynor won't say no. Gaynor shoots, and would you believe we have a 1-score game here all of a sudden? And that's all she wrote. That's enough for Strokestown to see it out. A run of late 2-pointers from Western Gaels set up a dramatic finish that I did not think we'd get here in this fixture. But in the end, it's the goals that made all the difference. It was 2 2-pointers versus 7 2-pointers. We saw this year